Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. Nice bright candle we have here. Okay, so a bit indecisive regarding a reading or prolonging a reading. It's like, are we going to do a reading or not? Because the time's getting on. And I want to cook my dinner. Anyway, right, we're not going to start with them cards. We'll save those till last. That's the Tarot of Sexual Magic and 2 decks of the Lover's Oracle. We're going to start with wondering whose glasses are these, because they're not my glasses. Whose glasses are these? I don't know, I've never seen them before. Where did I get them from? I was looking for some reading glasses. They're not mine. They don't look like Emily's glasses. I don't know whose glasses those are. Or where they've appeared from. Okay, I've got my glasses now. They're my glasses. Okay. Wow. How bizarre. How bizarre. We're going to start with the Witch's Tarot. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. Every time I look around, every time I look around, every time I look around, it's in my face. It's like the cards want to sing a tune. Oh, they're lovely and light. As light as a feather. That's how light your heart has to be. As light as a feather. Okay. Indecision. Not knowing what to do about you. I don't really like this energy. This energy is trying to like trip you up. So it's like the energy of clues of another energy on the scene. Like, whose glasses are those? Clues. Every time I look around, I feel like she's in my face. Okay. So, I feel this is a high feminine energy and this is a low feminine energy. For some reason, I didn't want to put the title of Divine Feminine, okay, and Karmic Partner. High vibe, low vibe. Low vibe, high vibe. Okay, so this is really about the feminine, the divine feminine here, tapping in to see what's going on with this Queen of Cups. She sells seashells on the seashore. The seashells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. Got a bit of a tongue twister going on. Okay. How many women are here? 4? They're working with this feminine here. She's like the ringleader. It's in a community. The 4 of Wands. And about running rings around someone. Ring of roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. This is like the plague. And it's like she could trip you up at any time. There was a narcissistic energy coming through. It's a gaslighter. Someone who's waiting to trip you up if you don't, like, play by her rules. So it's like she's... I'm not sure what's going on. It feels a bit of a pantomime energy. They're copying her. I don't feel he wants anything to do with it. It's like turning his back on that. The two wands here with the 4 of wands is the 6 of wands. So it's not worth it. But there's something here about, like, ring of roses. That was to do with, like, the plague, the Black Death. I'm really trying to think of the saying, like, she's running rings around you. Okay. It's like you're one of her, like, maids. I'm not sure it's a maid of honour. It's like it being a maid of dishonour. Okay, so this feminine is not someone that you want to honour, but there's a dishonourable energy here. Like, she can't make an honest woman out of herself, let alone anyone else. Okay. And what is honesty? Well, it is the best policy. But not for this feminine. This could be a feminine who comes up with, like, lots of, I don't know, business ideas, gets people involved, pulls on the heartstrings. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so this here is the same energy here. She has something that, well, she's shielded and guarded behind here, investing, but she's ready to give birth to a new idea. So the 4 of Swords is about resting and recuperating, even though she can sense and see into this situation. On the other side of this wall here is this masculine, and he's waiting for his escape route, his escape plan, which I feel he's receiving through the feminine here, through the wall. It's like, this energy is like if you put a glass up. So if you were in the neighbourhood, you might be more aware of what was going on. Because I felt the energy of, like, putting a glass up against the wall. It's like a fly on the wall reading, but really an ear against the wall. I'm taken to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, when Fred and George had the ears that they were dangling down. They were trying to listen to what the adults were talking about downstairs. Okay. So the energy of me feeling, you know, apprehension, not sure if I should do a reading, but like prolonging the truth coming out, prolonging the truth from being known. What's the bottom of the deck? With the 5 of Cups. Okay. Now, I do like this energy of the mermaid here. And I feel that this is like the mermaid that's let's say that she's behind this shell and this mermaid can see, but it's like she can't walk on that land. So she's sitting on the seashore on a rock, but she is gazing at the Two of Cups and not focusing on the Three of Cups like the wreck. I felt that was the back of the seashell. So I say the Divine Feminine here is very aware of what might be going on, but she's not focusing on that. She's focusing on the Two of Cups here, that energy. Because whatever you feed into persists. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say it, but that's the way it wanted to come out. The Five of Cups, an emotional loss. Let's read this underlying energy from the book. Should we have some coffee? Let's have some coffee. Express yourself. You've got to make him express himself. Hey, 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 hey. So if you want it right now, make him show you how. Express what he's got. Baby, ready or not, express yourself. Respect yourself. Hey, hey. Cheers. Ta-da! I found my voice. It's giving us a thumbs up. Okay. Let's read the Five of Cups meaning. This card symbolises dissatisfaction, being pessimistic and yearning for something you can never have. Out of the 5 silver cups that are presented in this card, 2 of the cups are still full. It is interesting to note that most people only notice that 3 of the cups have spilled their contents out. Let's have another look at this. When this card washes up in a reading, it is a warning that boredom, minor disappointment, and moodiness are taking over your life. You are wanting what you cannot have or things that will not be good for you in the long run. It may feel awful at the moment, and things you once delighted in may seem uninteresting to you now. But it's time to stop being melodramatic and to look around yourself carefully. You still have options and opportunities. Tap into the element of water, wash away your doldrums, and find solace and peace. I feel that's a message for the masculine here. He's suffering boredom, dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction, being pessimistic and yearning for something you can never have. I don't feel this relationship is the true love connection that I feel this masculine's wanting to be part of, like with this karmic energy here. There's another manifestation coming in. The energy's coming through is this masculine's pissed off because he can't make what he wants in the environment that he's in, no matter how much he tries. Sacred Destiny. Let me just pop the oven on to preheat. I was fasting yesterday, so I'm rather hungry tonight. Okay, the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. Flow. Feel very much the energy of the feminine, like just focusing on being on the flow. Have a look at this card here. And I felt like it's kind of where she is. Somewhere out there. Let's read the message. Meandering river. A meandering river is a waterway that curves, bends, turns, and seems to swing side to side as it flows forward. Viewed from above, it looks sinuous and even snake-like. Meandering rivers are dynamic as they wind their way across valley floors and bring life-giving sediment to new habitats. The word meander was derived from the ancient Meander River, which flows into the Aragon Sea. I might not be pronouncing that correctly at all. The Greeks created symbols for meander that have been described as some of the most important symbols for the ancient Greek culture. They represented the fluid movement of water and the eternal flow of all life. The twisting patterns were also thought to represent the serpent, which was the symbol of healing, hence our present-day symbol for doctors is the caduceus. The sacred landscape wants you to know. There are times to hold on tight to the shore, and there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for signs and follow them. Don't resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all levels abounds. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns, forgive, and let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being self-critical or judgmental. When you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surrounding you. You will enter into a state of grace and healing will abound. Yeah, this energy here just wants to trip you up, so it's kind of stopping you from getting into like the flow. Okay. So if you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being self-critical or judgmental, or you're being criticised and judged. That's what I wanted to say. That's very much his energy here. It's like it's their way or the highway. Well, I choose to take the highway. Okay, let's go to the botanical inspiration cards. I've still got my headphones around my neck. Let's just pop them down. Okay. False indigo. Immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Just about to give birth. So when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. You are at the beginning of what you should sense. Danger, trouble, red flags. We get one more card from here. Victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Yeah, I was going to cover up this feminine with the card before I even saw what the card was. Nasturtium. Nasty. He who controls others, or she who controls others, may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself, or she who has mastered herself, the higher self here, is mightier still. Lao Tzu, the author of the Tao Te Ching. And with the Tao Te Ching, I believe that there's 81 verses to the Tao, and verse 1 states that as soon as you give it a name, give it a label, because at the beginning I didn't really want to give any labels, it no longer is. So as soon as you call it the Tao, it's about nothingness. Okay, the bottom of the deck, Clematis. Intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. Okay, right, that's them cards. Let's go over to the other cards. It's like if you're being led astray from your divine purpose and you're not preparing, or you're not prepared to make the adjustments that need to be made, then the divine will do it for you through life circumstances, events, behaviours, truths. The Tower. And it's always for your own good, for your higher good. So let's go to the Tarot of Sexual Magic. It takes two to make a thing go right. 2 cards, please. Oh, there's the Fool there. Taking that leap of faith, but he is not jumping off any cliff. He's walking along the, it's like the edge of the island. The edge of the island. The snake is there, look. Snapping at his ankles, but it's not stopping him. What's that in the background now? He doesn't really care what this snake is up to. This snake's up to something because it's a snake. Okay. Oh, look where he's off to. He's off to propose. What's interesting is I'm taken to like the Ursula energy, and she stole Ariel's voice. so that she could have legs, but I feel this feminine, she has a voice, but I feel like it's being given back to her, so that she doesn't have to swap her voice for her freedom to walk the land is coming through. Look at the reflection in the water here with the flame. I do feel like the energy of, it's a surrender from the feminine, because the mermaid energy was focusing on true love, the energy of true love, and has let go of like this attachment to it being a particular person, more about it needing to be a particular vibration, if the vibration fits. And that's why the higher feminine is focusing on the Two of Cups rather than the Five of Cups energy. Okay, 2 cards, there they are. The Fool and the Five of Cups. Feels like the energy needs to be spiced up. It's like it's boring. It needs some excitement. Who brings excitement to our earth? Let's go to the Lovers Oracle. And the message is happiness is finding love through giving love rather than through receiving it. Yes. Okay. If you have love to give, it sure is, well, it's mighty fine to be able to find a recipient who's happy to receive that love. And someone who's happy to receive that love is someone that understands and loves themselves. And so they're capable of receiving it, giving and receiving. They say we are here for that reason only, to give and receive love. One more card. Okay, 2 more cards. Why are the phrases goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you so easy to pronounce, yet so hard to say? I feel this masculine's finding it hard to say goodbye to the old, to say sorry, and also to use the words I love you, or the word love. Love, love me do, you know I love you. True love is like a ghost who everyone talks about but few have seen. And the Divine Feminine here has seen, felt and experienced true love. She knows that it exists. She will not be told otherwise. Okay. That's just an understanding of how the law of attraction works. Okay, let's go to the other Lovers Oracle deck. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And that's definitely what a true love connection experience does. It's a soul awakening program. Balance. Oh, the room's gone extremely hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And, okay. So the Queen of Cups energy we saw, and I felt the energy of her wanting to like trip you up, pull on the heartstrings. Well, it's a guilt tripper. So don't allow this or others to guilt trip you. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. It's more about what you're sensing you should do. Okay, the bottom of the deck, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Whereabouts there's a Journey of Love cards. I'm sure I brought them in. Maybe not. Let's finish with that message. Let me go and get the cards. Oh, let's go to use a secret language of colour card as well. Okay, we'll get one of those first. Okay, so I'm taken to, well, the sound of music, the part where the children are all going to bed and their dad has, like, company around, okay? So he's entertaining downstairs and the children sing a song to the guests. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. But I'm taken to, like, again, what are the adults talking about? And I'm not sure. Anyway, we have bronze. Strengthen your body. Card number 14. Warrior energy. Not a warrior, a warrior. A balance energy here. Okay, I like that energy. I'm not sure if the message is in here though, because there's some pages. It is, look. 8 to 14. Bronze. Bronze inspires strength, wisdom and love, helping you to get promotions, bringing wealth into your life and attracting the right people into your business. Bronze also aids in successful negotiations, teaching people to trust their instincts. Use bronze to break destructive emotional patterns, release irrational fears and anxieties, and flush toxic thoughts and feelings out of your body. Allow the bronze ray to bring strength and vitality back to your body. Strengthen your body. Focus on any part of your body that needs to be strengthened and place your hands on this part of your body. Breathe into it and visualize a bronze thread coiling around that part of your body, stitching it together and strengthening it. Say, Divine Spirit, surround me with the bronze ray of light, which will heal, strengthen, and rejuvenate my body. Thank you. That's beautiful, because it takes me to the Four of Swords energy, with the rest and rejuvenation, where the Divine Feminine's like behind the wall, recovering, resting. She also carries like herbs in that image. I believe it's lavender. So very soothing. Okay, let's finish this reading off with a message from the Journey of Love. Happy Lion's Gate to you. Okay, I've got the card, thank you. A burning hero. That comes in splendidly. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Card number 3. It's the number of the Empress, the Divine Feminine. Burning hero. From the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire-weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire before you are ready to burn into love again. The intensity of fire exists in relationship to cool serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labour, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been made manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle, just like the washing machine, of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart, like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings too. That part here well, there was a couple of parts actually. What did I pick up here? Down here. About acting now as if that success has already been made manifest. It's page number 22, the 1111. But with the mermaid focusing on the Two of Cups. Okay. And what else did I say? Well, offer yourself in contribution to the greater good. And then the Tower. Will not be so brutal if you've offered yourself in contribution. It feels as if the divine is pushing you to make this sacrifice, this offering of yourself for the greater good. Okay, the poem. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being. I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moment shared, I savour every one. And even when apart, your love envelops me, with knowing we are complete. And together, like a new day, we are born. Like Jason Bourne, and you've just forgotten who you were. Guys, I will talk to you soon. Until then, take care, much love, sweet dreams. Bye for now.